What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of the Traders Podcast. It is a beautiful morning out here in Fort Sill, Oklahoma. We are straight chilling. I got my glasses rocking again. I've got my headphones rocking again. Listening to some beautiful anime right now. I love jamming. Let me turn off this desktop. All right, the desktop audio is off. Just wanted to make sure of that. Does look like she is, so that's good. It isn't why you guys have to hear that junk. Anyways, we're going to be watching some live price action here on AMC. This is your guys' time. We're going to talk some numbers. We're going to talk some different information. I've still got my position rocking in AMC right now. I've got 1,367 shares at a dollar cost average of $8.45. And I am planning on buying some call options. However, you do need to have settled cash in order to purchase those call options. So I'm waiting on some money to settle. You cannot purchase call options on margin. Otherwise, I would have done so already. But regardless, the situation stays the same. We are sitting real dirty right now. In the pre-market, we are up about 0.33%, sitting at $9.20 right now. Baby, that is an absolutely beautiful day. Quick update on SOS. I'm also playing this right now as a swing trade opportunity, and that has been treating me pretty dang well as well. It's currently sitting at 14.65% up here in the pre-market. Nice little bullish flag formation starting to come up on the charts right now. Sitting pretty dirty. Looks absolutely beautiful. Not complaining at all about this setup. Man, what a day. What a day. Welcome back, Gorilla Gang. If you don't mind dropping a like on the video, that is a A1 steak sauce thing to do, my friends. It really does mean a lot. We get this to 500 likes right off the bat, and I'll tell you what, I will slam my whole cup of water. I know you guys love seeing me drink that nasty, flavorless garbage, but we'll do what we got to do. Also, the Webull link, if you want to check that out, you go ahead. If not, that is totally fine, and that is what we've got here for the intro. I'm going to leave it at that. So, going to answer this question coming in from John Fields. John Fields, hope you're doing well, my friend. Good morning, Trey. I bought an option strike price of $6.50 at $117. Now it's worth $2.77. Ends this Friday. I make more money if I exercise, right? So you can actually make more money sometimes if you sell those options. If you want to, sell that and take the profits, you're already up over 100%. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's totally up to you. 100% up to you. I will not knock you. It's totally your decision, my friend. People take profits at different points. If you want to take profits off your call option and reinvest it back in AMC, there's nothing wrong with that either. So that's personally my 2 cents. What I would do is I would, man, you guys already got this to 500 likes. That's funny. You guys have to make the call yourself. What I would do is exercise so that I can dollar cost average my position lower. You do end up giving up your premium, right? So you're basically paying, your strike price was $1.17, so you pay $117 to lock in that strike price of $6.50, which ends up lowering your overall dollar cost average on the stock. Man, I would rather drink an entire glass of whiskey than a glass of water. And that is a sad thing to say, but it is true, my friends. So far in the pre-market, we are very low on volume. Not a lot of volume pumping into this, but that does not concern me, right? So the price action is a little bit choppy. If we look at the active stocks right now, Sundial is, from yesterday, the leading stock in terms of volume. I'll be interested to see what we see here in the regular market hours. However, that is what we're sitting at right now. Sundial was number 1, SOS was number 2, AMC was number 3. And AMC has not even seen as much volume as it has in the past. We saw a total of 142 million total shares of volume. So that's pretty solid, man. I'll take that every single day of the week. It's starting to heat up. Look at this disgusting cup and handle formation. We've got a huge freaking cup, and if you're not familiar with what a cup and handle is, it's super, super simple. You've got a cup, you've got the beginning of a handle, and I'm going to show you this really quick. So we just pull up a cup and handle formation here. Cup and handle formation. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about, so check this out. This is a cup and handle. You've got a cup followed by a handle, a small little sell-off. This is literally a picture-perfect cup and handle setup, right? So what this usually means is it's a bullish indicator. And that is a dirty, dirty cup and handle formation starting to come up here on the daily candle chart setup, right? You got the cup right here. You've got a little bit of a handle formation. You got this small little handle, right? That small sell-off. And now, guess what's coming? My personal opinion, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. You already know what it is. A huge run. I wish I could say George W., but that's not even a W. It's just a U. That's just a that's a U. Get rid of the W. Get rid of the double. Oh man. Kelly Francis, water equals nasty, flavorless garbage. I didn't even realize I said that. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, Kakashi Sensei, is that you? You already know I'm rocking the Naruto hoodie right now. I got this as a gift from my Uncle Mike. Shout out to Uncle Mike. That dude is a living legend. I gotta show you a picture of this guy. You gotta see Uncle Mike so that you can rock with this dude. He is an absolute G. I know I've got a picture of him on my Instagram. So let me find it really quick. We've got a picture together at a dirt race. Here it is. This is Uncle Mike, man. Me and Uncle Mike. I was chilling. I had my Diet Dew I just finished off. I was using her as a spitter. I had a beard at the time. This was over the summer. And then this is my Uncle Mike. We were chilling, just watching some races. But that's the guy. He bought me this hoodie. And this is my Supreme Goku t-shirt. Not real Supreme, unfortunately. I was not that well off at the time. I was just rocking the, simple life. But, it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, so far AMC today is at $6.23. We saw a nice little push in volume right at 7 a.m. We got 118,000 total shares coming to the books. Not a lot of volume pumping right now, though. It's pretty flat, which is why I got this choppy price action. Typically, if you see these candles and they're just flat candles, right? They're not moving. That's because of a lack of price action. It causes this choppiness. So if you're looking to day trade this right now, this would not be a good opportunity for a day trade. Not in the least bit. You don't want to play stocks like this. That's my personal opinion. You look better with the beard. I wish I could grow a beard, man, but I can't. I can't grow a beard in the army. This is when I haven't shaved. I think that was probably about a month and some change, month and a half. I'm Irish, so it comes in a little bit red. And I didn't trim it at all. I just let her rock. And I trimmed her down, step by step. That was a full beard. Brought her down to a goatee and sideburns, straight goatee, handlebar with a soul patch. Handlebar mustache, straight mustache, you already know what it is. But I grow a pretty decent beard. I think genetics for sure. Genetics treat me pretty dang good. Check out, we're gonna rock with Gridlock. So Gridlock says, I know your bladder is gonna explode with all that water we make you drink. Yeah, dude, I've been peeing way more than I usually do. It's been unusual. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to having to pee that much. IDEX. So you're doing yourself a disservice if you don't purchase this as a long-term stock. And I truly, truly mean that. This is a stock that is going to be over $10 end of year, in my opinion. And it might take some time. It might be a slow grower, but look at this nasty. You already know what it is. Come on. You know what it is. It's a George W. That's a disgusting setup, my friends. That is set to rip. That could be really dirty. So we got a double bottom right here, a George W. We're just typically going to have an upcoming run. We're getting ready to break a really critical level of resistance. As you can see right now, right? It's hovering right below this resistance at about 376. We're going to push over that. It'll be a hard move. So you can ride this as a momentum play. You've got the 15 MA about to cross over the 200 MA. It's consolidating a little bit right now. Consolidation favors buyers. You've got that nice unusual trading volume starting to pop up. Volume starting to pop up a little bit in the pre-market. I would not be surprised to see this move over the next couple of days. It looks like a solid setup. Check out the Ortex overview on AMC. I think the insiders and analysts are trying to dupe everyone into believing a bunch of BS. Go GG. You already know what it is, man. So I will pull up Ortex. I actually had it pulled up already. I was anticipating this, and I want to show you guys something in regards to AMC versus GameStop. I think you're gonna get a lot of interest out of this. So what you're saying right now, let's check this out. We'll look at the analyst ratings. You've got 4 sell and 5 hold ratings. Return potential of negative 72%. You're exactly on the money. You've got a bunch of insiders and analysts trying to dupe people out of their money. I see no possible way we have a 72% downside. It is just not going to happen. You are not going to see the stock go from $9, where it's trading right now. Let me find AMC. I'm just going to type it in. You're not going to see the stock go from $9 down to $2.5. You're just not going to see that. It's not going to happen. I just do not believe that at all. It's insiders trying to trick you, right? It's goofy as it gets. But what I do find interesting, check this out. AMC compared to GameStop, we've got 96% utilization rate. That means that 96% of the current legal available short shares to lend are currently being held. Well, check out GameStop. You're going to find a lot of interest in this. GameStop is currently sitting at 74.6%. Some people say that GameStop has higher short interest than AMC, right? And you read different numbers in a bunch of different places, but I think that it's not true. I take this with the most conviction out of any source that I would read, because I pay for Ortex. I pay $500 a year so that I get relevant information from Ortex, and I think that speaks a lot about what's going on here. I think that's worth paying attention to. So my personal opinion, my friends, I do think that AMC has higher short interest overall than GameStop does. I mean, we see that clear as day right here on utilization rate. The days to cover is a little bit lower here on GameStop. Days to cover on AMC, but let's come back and check this out. Currently sitting at 0.71, going up, right? And that's considering the fact that the volume over a 3-month 3-month period, which is what they take that days to cover ratio on over a 3-month period, right, is nothing compared to what it was. I mean, we look at the previous month, the volume is so much higher than we've seen, in the previous 2 months before that. I mean, you can see the discrepancy here. So that's a skewed number for both AMC and GameStop. And nonetheless, AMC's got a higher days to cover, and it's got a higher amount of short utilization. So that's some pretty critical stuff to pay attention to. I think that is definitely worth noting. 100%. Hyakuman%. All right, buying call options once owned. If the value climbs, can I sell the controlled options for profits without actually paying the cost of the shares? Yes, you can. You 100% can. So if you want to take a profit on any options, you can 100% do that. There's no shame in that at all. Everybody's in a different situation. If you want to take profits and you can reinvest it, right, that's totally up to you. It's 100% your call. So the answer is yes, very simply. Hey, Trey, good morning. Come from Jessica. I know this is all AMC, but do you think you can look at ASTI real quick? Trying to figure out an entry. Thanks. So I will primarily focus on AMC here today. I'll give you a brief rundown on, oh, Jesus. Woo! Holy Toledo. What the heck? That is nasty. I would not enter into this. I would stay away. This is way too much of a run-up for my liking. You might get lucky and you might hit it off. But personally, I just find way too much risk with a stock like this. I do not like buying into this. If you want to buy into it, feel free to do so, but I would at least wait for a pullback. I would wait for a pullback. I'd watch for a pretty harsh pullback. I think it's likely going to happen. So I'm going to rewind here a little bit. Last time it retraced 61.8%. If it does that again, what are you looking at? You're looking at an entry point around 0.048. That's about what it would pull back down to. So it's up to you. I could be wrong. I don't know anything about the company, but based on a technical setup alone, that's a heavy chase. I'd be very cautious. It's way, way overbought. Way overbought. Be careful. All right, good morning, bro. Hope your eyes are doing better. Thank you. I'm a bot, dude. You're always rocking here. My eyes are doing okay. I've got some dilation drops in right now. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but my eyes are super, super dilated. Without these glasses on, I can't see a freaking thing. But it's a win or lose situation. I mean, without these eye drops in, I can't keep my eyes open. So I take it for what it is. I'm grateful that they are able to help me out. Uncle Bruce is really dope. Gorilla Gang, Diamond Hands. We'll be celebrating very soon. Dude, Uncle Bruce is a G. That guy was a wizard. He knows what he's talking about. And everything, I saw some people in the comment section that were freaking out a little bit. They were like, man, should we transition over to GameStop? Should we get out of AMC? Are we making a mistake by holding AMC? And I don't think that's necessarily the case, right? You can take the same fundamental basics, right? The premise of what he's talking about still applies to AMC. It's just a cheaper stock, right? There's more shares outstanding, but there's more people that are available to hold the stock because it's cheaper, right? I personally believe that AMC is just as set up, if not more set up, than GameStop is to have a dirty, dirty, dirty run. So I feel absolutely fine with what we were talking about. You can take those fundamentals and apply it here. It all makes sense, Trey. Gorillas don't drink water. Oh, yeah, baby. You already know what it is. AMC. Oh, beautiful, Eric. I appreciate that. African gorilla / information gorillas drink water. I gotta pull this up now. I gotta see what you're talking about. That looks interesting. Do gorillas drink water? I can't believe this is an actual article. Gorillas do not drink water. This is because they eat succulent vegetation, most of which is composed of water and morning dew, so they get enough moisture from their food. That's the goofiest thing ever. That's awesome. Gorillas don't drink water. You heard it there. There's water in my food, man. There's water in my food. I'm straight chilling. I am straight up chilling. All right, so what are we looking at in terms of the AMC setup right now? Currently sitting at about $9.20. Volume starting to slightly pick up here, but not a lot pumping in. I think you're going to see most of the volume start to rock during the regular market hours. So I'm going to pull up Fintel. I'm interested to see what the AMC short interest is here on Fintel. And just to get an idea of what we're looking at, I'm going to close out of some of these browsers. So according to Fintel, we have got 25% of yesterday's total market volume was short volume, and we were still rocketing. We still went up 15%. That's monumental. Total short shares availability right now is sitting at 150,000. That was updated as of 33 minutes ago. So it looks like that is went down a little bit. But we're going to check out iBorrowDesk, and that'll give us a better idea. So according to iBorrowDesk, right, what do we have? 250,000 was the last time that they updated, which would have been at 1645 yesterday. So according to Fintel, it's already went down. You've already got shorts that are doubling down in positions. They're hammering down this stock. So that's huge. You know, I don't even know. We've got about 320,000 in total volume. So that would mean, you know, hypothetically speaking, that half of this or at least 100,000 of this has been short volume, trying to pump the stock down. And that's possible because if you look at this right at pre-market open, right, what do we see? A huge sell-off. We got a crap ton of shares coming into this, pushing it down. So I believe it. It's possible. It's 100% possible that could be the case. This is not free. This is not a free chicken. Dude, free my grandma. You say that every single stream, dude. You say it every single stream. I love it. I love it 100%. Very slowly, can you run through how you pick your stocks and where you learned your method? 100%. So my long-term stocks or my short-term stocks, there's a different way that you can rock these, right? I see you guys talking about Rocket. I know that Rocket's running pretty decent right now. It's up about 15% here in the pre-market. We can come back to that next. But how I pick my long-term stocks is I focus more on fundamental analysis. So I'd say 80% of my long-term stocks, I try to focus on fundamental basics. Where's the potential for growth, right? The unquantifiable. It's the qualitative, you know, prospects of a company. Why do they matter? Where is this going to matter in a market? How does it compare to current economic situations? Is there a current, you know, economic leader that is dominating that market space? And how are they going to be able to compete with them, right? I focus on those qualitative products. And then the quantitative, right? How are their spreadsheets? How is their income statements? How much cash are they sitting on? Have they been growing quarter to quarter, year over year, right? That's the next thing I want to focus on. I probably focus more on the qualitative over the quantitative, especially with penny stocks. If you're looking at, you know, a diamond in the rough, something that could have exponential growth. So that's what I look for in terms of long-term stocks. Short-term stocks, I focus way more on technical analysis. In fact, I think that you're trying to capitalize on trader psychology, the overall sentiment towards a stock, right? If news comes out and you think that it's going to be negative, right, it's going to destroy the stock, but everybody ends up reacting positively to it, you want to ride that train. You want to trade with the grain, right? So I focus on that. I focus on trader sentiment. Then I look for 3 boxes. I try to find a good technical setup, right? So the 15 EMA crossing over the 200 EMA, which if I remember correctly would have been IDEX. This is a perfect technical setup. So if we look at this on a 1 month chart, I look for that 15 EMA to start gapping up towards the 200 EMA. I look for an unusual bump in trading volume. That's 2 of the boxes I look for. The third being a news catalyst that would justify that spike in price action. And right here we've got what could be a possible news catalyst, which was a article coming from Penny Stocks 19 hours ago. So if you check all 3 of those boxes, you've got a perfect setup for a swing trade opportunity, a short-term stock opportunity, right? So that's what I look for in terms of a short-term trade. And, you know, with SOS, for example, SOS I got in with, it was a perfect meet. And I don't believe in this stock long-term. I think they're kind of a hoax. I'm not going to hold this stock long-term, but you had a perfect setup, right? It has a great technical setup. You've got unusual trading volume, and you've got a news article that explains that unusual trading volume. So all 3 boxes were checked. I pulled the trigger. I'm in this stock right now, and as it's sitting, I'm currently up 13% in a day, right? So I can't be too mad about that in the least bit. And honestly, man, I think you could have pulled any stock yesterday. You could have pulled a hat out of the bag and made money, but that's what I look for, 100%. Alrighty. If you guys would not mind dropping a like on the video, if you're just tuning in, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the Gorilla Gang. We cover live AMC price action every day that I'm available, Monday through Friday. I try to cover it for at least a couple hours a day. Yeah, great to have you here as a part of the crew. Show some love to the new Gorillas, my friends. Drop some Gorillas in the chat. You already know what it is, Gorilla Gang. Let's cook with some Crisco, baby. Bought 16 contracts for June 18th at $12. What are the chances the seller of those contracts backs out of the stock rockets? So if you already have possession of those contracts, right? You already purchased them, then you're good to go. There's no issue with the seller backing out. If you own those contracts, those are your contracts now. They're your possession, right? So you're totally good to go, my friend. Can I please watch Andrew Mo Money vids on some problems with a potential GME and AMC squeeze? Andrew Mo Money vids on some. Oh, do you want me to do that right now on the live stream? I think. You know, to be respectful of everybody watching right now, what I would probably try to do is watch them on my downtime so that I can analyze it, give you guys an idea, maybe a rebuttal. I like Andrew Mo Money. I think he's a really intelligent guy. In fact, I plan on bringing him onto the live stream. I sent him an email yesterday, and I'm going to be chatting with him. We're gonna bring him onto the podcast and talk about AMC and GameStop because he's been covering it every single day, just like we have. And I think he's actually fighting the good fight. I feel like he's pretty bullish on AMC and GameStop. He has done a lot of homework. He comes in with a great data analytical perspective. Something that I don't typically, do as much, right? I focus more on fundamentals, I would say qualitative fundamentals and, technical analysis perspectives. So he's a very intelligent guy. We're planning on bringing him on. So watch for that. Theo says, thinking of making an update on Anuv. Looks like it's finally paying off. Oh, 100%, man. You already know it. You already know it. So I made an update video this morning on CTRM. I haven't posted it yet. I could post it now. And if you guys want to check it out after this live stream, you can definitely do so. But I'm going to be posting an update on Anuv probably later here tonight. So that's my 2 cents, my friend. Yeah, that's what I thought too, Alfred. That's what I thought too. 100%. So I'll watch those videos on my own time and then give you guys what I'm thinking. Dude, Keenan needs to come on. Keenan needs to go on this live stream, man. That would be the perfect energy. That guy is a wizard. I absolutely love Keenan. He has got, honestly, he's probably one of the very few people on YouTube in the investing, sector that has more energy than I do. I think he would out-talk me. I 100% do. Uncle Bruce, too. Man, Uncle Bruce and Keenan are two dogs. They're just straight dogs. I love the guys. Marvin says, glad you're feeling better, my guy. GG. ETFM ticker name, changing to FOMO. Oh, that's a funny ticker name. and focus on clean energy air. Just did a 100K sell with us. Army, Navy. So let me check this out really quick. ETFM. So I don't know what these guys do. FOMO Corporation. OTC market stock, which I assume by the barcoding. So they're going through a company acquisition or they're just changing the ticker symbol? I don't know for sure. If they're doing some sort of merger or a company acquisition, that could be a big deal. But I don't know who they're potentially merging with. Looks like they're a cannabis play. No. Machinery equipment. Why is there a cannabis note in here? Well, that makes no sense at all. But that could be huge. That could be 100% huge. I don't know anything about the company, but they had a beautiful retracement. They retraced a 50% spot on the dot. That's a beautiful setup right there. I feel pretty comfortable to buy in. That's not bad. That's not bad. Especially because we got a pretty green, pre-market right now. We got the 15 MA that's starting to hook away from the 200 MA, which typically indicates upcoming volatility. That's not a bad setup whatsoever. I like that. Microvision is starting to take off, huh? Oh! She's up 6% in the pre-market right now. Did we get news? Microdisplay market statistics and research analysis detailed in the latest research report 2001 to 2028. Dude, I gotta roll up my sleeves. You better know I'm rolling up my sleeves for this, baby. Oh, that's nasty. What a filthy setup, dude. Holy Toledo. All right. The report covers detailed competitive outlook, including the market share and company profiles of the key participants operating in the global market. Key players profiled in the report include eMargin Corporation, Universal Display Corporation, AU Optronics Corporation, yada, 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 yada. I don't see anything for Microvision, but it's got micro display, which Microvision definitely dabbles in. That's huge, man. Dang. Look at Microvision go. That's dirty. That's filthy dirty. Look at this. Holy Toledo. Up to 1868. I mean, it's choppy. It's off of not a lot of volume, but nonetheless, that's a clean move, my friends. That's dirty, dirty, dirty. I like it. Right. So Eric says, thanks for doing this trade. Thoughts on Sens with earnings on Thursday. I am so bullish on Sensonics. This is a long-term stock, my friend. You need to be patient here. Holy, what is going on? Look at this go. Holy, what the, holy, there must have been something that happened. Look at this volume. 36,000, 42,000. It hit 367 here in the pre-market. Holy Toledo. What is going on? We need to check this on StockTwits right now. ASAP. Jesus Christ. I'm losing it. I've got an options contract on Sensonics, and I thought that was dead in the water, but I've got absolutely no reason why this is blowing up right now. Let's check this out. Dude, we got to see. Sensonics awarded U.S. patent 10.932.703 integrated optical filter system with low sensitivity to high angle of incidence light for analyte sensor Benzinga. Dude. Holy Toledo. I got to put this in the Discord right now. Oh my God. Give me one sec. This is way too big of news. Way too big. Sens is going to moon. Just started moving pre-market. Huge opportunity at everyone. Huge news just released minutes ago regarding patents. You guys are such G's, man. This is why the Gorilla Gang is freaking sick. We are all such goddamn wizards. beautiful. Look at this. Holy Toledo. You can see that right off the bat. You can see that right off the bat. There is nothing you didn't know about that. When you see volume like this, pump it in the pre-market or any huge spike in volume, you need to automatically start drawing conclusions because that's not random. People don't all of a sudden decide, hey, let's all just buy this stock for absolutely no reason. Unless you're talking about AMC or GameStop. But nonetheless, dude, that is monumental. That's big news. I'm absolutely just amped on that. I got my heart beating. I got my heart beating a lot. That makes me pretty happy. I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie at all. All right. Hey, Trey, can you look up your PM on Insta? I sent you a screenshot. My name is Jan. So I will check that out right now. In fact, I'm also going to take an opportunity here to read off some of my DMs that I got. I do apologize that I am not able to answer a lot of these. I work full time, my friends. So bear with me. You know, I try my best to answer as many people as I can. It's coming from Jam. Shoot, I've got so many messages in here. Let me double check. It's coming from my name. Oh, Jan. Jan, okay. What time did you send it at? Jan. Let's see if I can find you. No. My friend, so this is something that I think is worth mentioning. Did you send it yesterday? Scroll back up here. Ago, Tom, Tarek. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Found it. All right, so I'm just gonna save this really quick. And I'll pull it up. So, according to Jan, what we have here. Hey, Trey, another 2 times 420,000 order yesterday after market close. Do you see this? I did not see that. That's absolutely huge. Let's scroll in here and check this out. So we've got 424,000 followed by 424,000. Back to back right after market close. What the heck? On the day after? Oh my God. Another one. No way. I didn't see that, dude. That's monumental. So check this out. The same exact setup as yesterday, right? Or I should say, Friday. We had 2 huge 400,000 plus orders come in right after the bell. I do not think that's by accident. Check that out. Back-to-back days, trading days, that we had these huge buy orders come in right after the bell. Right after the bell. That's monumental, dude. I'm so glad you mentioned that. Holy Toledo. To me, that's an institutional buyer. I've seen some people speculate. Some people are saying, is it possible that's a retail investor? I personally don't think so. I don't think that's the case. I think that's an institutional investor that has a formulated plan. If they're sending these in back-to-back, that means something. That means something, my friend. So that's huge. Absolutely huge. Dang, good find. I didn't know that. I didn't even see that. Gorilla Gang, dude. Gorilla Gang together strong. We're cooking with Crisco. We're rocking. All right. So let's come back here to Sensonics. Looks like they're still mooning right now. They're at 9.5%. They're just still going to town. Oh, baby. That is what I love to see. Guys, I got to increase my stake here. I can't lie. I cannot lie. Let me come over here. Extended hours. Yes. I'm going to purchase another 150 shares right now real quick here. I'm going to set my limit order to 385 by Sens. We got to cook that in. In fact, I honestly might set that up more. 300. I'm a long-term investor on Sensonics, and I tell you what, I've got nothing but good things to say about this company. My order got filled, so my total position in Sensonics right now is 631 shares, total market value of $2,423. Currently up 6% as it's sitting right now. I will not be selling. We're not going anywhere, baby. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't buy in right away. I don't know why I didn't why I didn't pump it up more. Hello. I'm sure. Shoot, I'm not saying that right. Hello, it's VG. Oh, dude, I don't know why I was struggling so much. Welcome to the channel, brother. Good to have you here. Welcome to the Gorilla Gang. We're always welcoming new people. Great to have you here. I'm not sure if you've been rocking, but it's good to see you. Look at Sensonics go. Look at this volume, my friends. I'm telling you what, this is going to be a nasty, nasty run. I do not think this is going to treat you bad in the least bit. We're going to look for a break here. We're looking for a break. Oh, we already got it. 392. Look at her go. We got the break over 388. It's currently sitting at 391, 392. This is going to be elite. Oh, man, this is going to gap. This is going to be nasty, dude. Holy Toledo. Jesus. All right. Hey, Trey, can you check out CFMS for all the other gorillas out here? I'm superbly bullish on them. Yeah, 100%, man. Let me check it out real quick. CFMS. They had a pretty nasty gap up in the pre-market and they pulled back. Or I should say the after hours. What was the news? There had to be news. Yeah. Clearance in Australia for iTotal RPS, the only personalized posterior stabilized total knee replacement system. It looks like a solid entry point. I mean, it's already pulled back a lot. The only thing that concerns me is how much red volume came out of this. But if you're long-term on the stock, it's a great buying opportunity. And it looks like we got the bounce off of $1.24. So that can still treat you pretty well. I don't mind that setup at all. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Sen's going to break 4.4. I'm with you, man. I'm with you 100%. Sitting at 382 right now. Had a little micro pullback. It tested out 388. Currently sitting at 381. On the level 2s, we've got a large sell wall sitting at 390, which is where this current level of resistance is sitting. On the bid side of things, very even spread across the bid. So I'm not upset about that in the least bit. If this continues to pull back, I'm just going to keep adding to my position there. I'm also going to continue to add to my position in AMC, but I would like to see it pull back a little bit more than 916, 915 if I'm going to do that. My dollar cost average on AMC is currently sitting at 845.7 right now. So I'm waiting for a little more of a pullback there, and I will add to my position more as well. But man, this is exactly what it is. Exactly what it is. Donatello, dude, I love that name. I was a huge Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fan growing up as a kid. I could never get enough of them. Could never get enough. Look at Sensonics do its thing. So currently sitting at 384 right now. Just dirty. That candle wick underneath, that is a beautiful hammer candle. This is a great setup. So we've got, I wouldn't quite call that a doji. You know, that's a kind of an indecision candle right here, this red one, where you've got, you know, a really hollow log followed by some long wicks. But you've got that hammer candle, that shooting star, which is typically a sign of a upcoming reversal. That's typically a sign of weak selling pressure. So I like to see that a lot. I think that Sensonics is going to have a nasty day today. That is huge. Huge, huge, huge news, guys. I like that a lot. AGTC pre-market, not a whole lot happening, but that is a stock I also think is going to have a pretty solid move eventually. Rocket. So Rocket to me is a stock that I think is going to do pretty well. From my understanding, it's got a really heavy short stake, a really heavy short interest. I looked at this in the pre-market and didn't take a stake, but that could be a pretty solid long-term position. If you're looking for an opportunity here, what you're looking for is a break over this level of resistance. It should come with a hard move. So if you want an entry right now, I don't mind that at all. I'd say you're going to buy in pretty solid. However, keep in mind that it's run up a pretty decent amount so far in the pre-market, right? It's up from $23 up to $28. It's already up 15%. So it could have a little bit of a sell-off. My example for that being if we look at the 5-day chart, look what happened. Last time we had a huge run in the pre-market, it sold off, right? So just be careful holding this. To me, it's a long-term stock. I wouldn't scalp this personally. I think it's got more long-term potential. Gonna come back here to AMC. We're gonna give you guys a quick update. In case you were just tuning in, welcome to the Traders Podcast. Great to have everybody here. We get this video to 2,500 likes. I will go fill up my Gorilla Gang mug with some more Gorilla juice, not water, because gorillas don't drink water, baby. we have firsthand knowledge stating that as a fact. Check this out. Maybe I already closed out of the tab. Somebody had it here. I gotta go back up and show you guys. We got to show you exactly what we're talking about. Gorillas, in fact, do not drink water, and that is why I drink Gorilla Juice, because gorillas do not drink water. They do not. It is factual. Gorillas do not drink water. I drink Gorilla Juice. So, anywho, drop a like. It really does help support things. AMC right now has insane short utilization. Currently sitting at about $9.19 here in the pre-market. I'm going to dip my toes here a little bit. I'm going to buy a little more AMC. Just a touch. I'm going to buy probably another 50 shares as of right now. So I'm going to dabble. I'm going to buy 15 shares. We're going to set it at a limit price of $9.18. That is going to be about $459. Hit and buy. And we've got that order locked and loaded. Gonna wait for that to drop back down. When that fills, you will see it fill right here on your screen. But I'm going to continue to add to my position here in AMC. I am as bullish gets on this stock. Utilization, currently sitting at 96%. In case you were just tuning in, we've got this pulled up for you. We can just show you real quick. 96.12% utilization. What does this mean? The current lendable shares available for shorting have really been scooped up and gobbled. That's huge, huge news. We also had somebody talk about the recent huge buy that came in last night, right after market close. We had about 900,000 shares come into the stock again. Absolutely monumental. That is huge. That's huge to pay attention to as well. Inuv had huge news. I'm going to put out a video on this evening. However, if you want to rock with a Nuve, it had a huge pullback, and this is an opportunity. I am telling you, you are not going to go wrong buying into a Nuve right now. In fact, I think this has got huge, awesome swing trade opportunity. I might actually purchase a small stake here just for a swing trade. What's it sitting at right now? $1.67. I'll purchase myself 200 shares. No, I can get more than that. 500. I'll buy myself 500 shares, about $1,000 worth, 550. I'm going to buy myself 550 shares, and I'm going to swing this today because I think it's going to have a solid day. I am very confident. They had news come out saying that they had a Google services agreement. They got a deal with Google, which is huge. This is an AI AdSense company, and I am very, very bullish on a move. So I am going to be personally taking a stake here. Currently trading at $1.68. So I'm going to set my sell limit for $1.70 just so I can lock that in. We've got 550 shares. Extended hours, yes. Locking that in right now. I'm going to swing this. I'm going to personally be swinging a Nuvo. I think it's got long-term potential without a doubt, but I've got other stocks that I'm more bullish on at the moment. So take that for what it is. Going to answer some more of these super chats. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in. I appreciate everybody immensely. Welcome to the Gorilla Gang. Don't sleep on Hive blockchain. You said that about CTRM and ADMP. You guys have to have patience. Stocks don't just go to the moon immediately, right? So CTRM, the situation is the same. CTRM has insane short utilization right now. It's at 100%, right? That's monumental. That's not by mistake. Numbers are numbers, right? Sometimes stocks don't move in a single day. Sometimes it takes patience. ADMP is the exact same way. Adamas Pharmaceuticals, this stock could 100% still do its thing. We had crazy sell-off in the technology industry and the biopharmaceutical sector. Sensonics, AGTC, ADMP, right? All these stocks took a major beatdown. I think even TNXP, which is a great stock, you know, I don't suppose this is it is a pharmaceuticals, just kidding. Same thing, right? This is across the sector. This is not just one particular stock. So take that for what it is. You can't just cherry pick. You can't cherry pick. All right, scrolling back down here, gonna read out some of these super chats. Thank you to everybody, I appreciate you. All right, Trey, love you, bro. Price predictions today for AMC, Flurazas. So AMC, I personally believe it's got a lot of potential to break $10. I think since we've got a pretty solid green day in the pre-market across all stocks, you can see this right in front of your eyes, right? Huge day for pre-market. I think it's a very high possibility that you see, you know, AMC follow suit because AMC held up very well when the market was red, and when the market's green, it moves very well as well. We've got a solid green pre-market here so far, so I think it's a solid opportunity without a doubt. I think it's gonna have a solid day. No doubt in my mind. What is Sensonics doing right now? We got to check back in on our girl, Sense. Up 11%, sitting at 388 right now. Dirty. Cannot beat this price action, man. TRCH, Meta, Tesla. Quick prediction. I'll pick one of those. I'll touch on TRCH. Torchlight is a stock that I have a personal position in. I've got this in my other brokerage account. I've got about $2,000 worth, and for good reason. They've got a merger coming to the spotlight here with Metamaterials, which is a kind of a hybrid stock play where they've got, you know, the potential for sort of green energy as well as, I'll just pull them up here really quick, MMATF. Metamaterials, you're going to take a look at their profile. Machinery, industrial goods, equipment and components, industrial machinery equipment. And then you've got, you know, Torchlight, which is previously a gas and oil company. They're trying to move into this kind of hybrid system of clean energy and technology and industrial services. I think it's going to be a huge merger that not a lot of people are talking about, without a doubt. So I think it's going to be a solid stock, for sure. I think it's a long-term stock. I would hold this for a long time. I'm not going to be selling this for probably a couple of years. In the long-term, Sensonics, to me, if they get that 180-day CGM approval, right, they can make that happen. I think it's going to be a triple-digit company. They're going to be a competitor to Dexcom. The reason I say it's got potential to be a triple-digit company is because Dexcom is trading at $400 right now, and they are the leading CGM glucose monitoring system company. So that's huge. Huge for sure. I don't know why my order's not filling. That's pretty goofy. I've got 50 orders ready to get filled at 9:18. They are not going through. So that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure why that is. Also, I gotta let everybody know in the Discord that I did end up buying a Nuvo. I usually let everybody know, so give me just 1 second here. Come over to my trades tab. Buy a Nuv. 550 shares at, what was my average price? Come back to that. A Nuv. Average price of $1.68. At 168, swinging for a couple days, or swinging for a day to a couple days, looking for rejection and a solid nickel and dime gainer at trade shrewdness. There we go. Cooking. We're good to go. Anyways, pretty solid day here so far. Sensonics or IDEX? I like Sensonics a little more, but I don't think IDEX is bad. You're choosing between two of my favorite whiskeys. Do I want to drink my Woodford Reserve or do I want to drink some Jack Daniels? Depends on the day, you know? I don't think you're going to go wrong either way. Sensonics to me is going to be a massive, massive stock. And look at this disgusting bullish flag starting to form. This volume in the pre-market is dirty, absolutely dirty volume in the pre-market so far. Starting to form that bullish flag. Once you get a push over that descending level of resistance, it should come with a pretty hard break. I am very, very excited. This is going to be a dirty day. Been Rickroll free for years. Back to day 0. Oh, man, Dr. Goku. That makes me so sad. All right, Marcus is saying, can you explain why J&J fell even after good news yesterday? Need AMC to hurry and moon so I can use my earnings to get in cents. JMJ. So sometimes there are plays... Oh, JNJ. Sometimes there are plays that don't make sense, right? So here's an example for me. Uami. Uami got dinged for an SEC violation, right? They had a direct offering, they didn't file it the correct way, and you saw a huge pump in volume. I was convinced that this stock would get slammed, that they get crushed, but they didn't. It would have been back here, actually, and they didn't get crushed. They ended up holding up very, very well. And sometimes, you know, trader sentiment, for whatever reason or another, attention sometimes, even if it's bad attention, is attention. And what you want to pay attention to is how is the attention coming in? Sometimes people see that as a ding, right? So it depends on, you know, how that plays out. I don't know what the news was, so let me take a quick peek at J&J. Accelerated COVID-19 vaccine shipment. Yesterday we had 1 hour ago. Man, they get a lot of news. Jesus. So sometimes it's because of buy the hype, sell the news, right? So sometimes people play a stock looking for a particular news, right? So they're riding the hype, waiting for the news to come. When the news comes, they get out. That could definitely be what took place with J&J. I don't know for sure, right? That's not a stock that I have a holding in. That's just not my personal cup of tea, but that'd be my hypothesis. My order did end up getting filled, by the way, and now my position is 1,417 shares at a dollar cost average of $8.48. Looks like we're lagging a little bit here. All right, she's coming back. Sorry about that, guys. Thank you, Dr. Goku. We got Chris. Chris says, happy Tuesday, Trey. Thank you for the donation, man. I appreciate that immensely. New board of director for MVIS. Really? Did that news come out? Let's check this out. I bet it's on StockTwits. For whatever reason, my internet is lagging. Bad. Jesus. My apologies, guys. The hotel Wi-Fi is getting slammed right now. Come on. Do-do-do-do. Waiting for this to refresh. Having some issues. Shoot, I think my internet crashed, guys. I'm so sorry. All right, we're back. We're back. For whatever reason, guys, my internet just took a big poop, but we're back. We're cooking with Crisco. We're back in action. Anyways, I was going to check out MVIS on StockTwits. So let's check this out here. MVIS, StockTwits. Come on. All right, MVIS StockTwits. I'm so sorry about this stupid lag. Another BOD joining from Google. Oh, that's huge. This time she was head of global strategic partnerships. That's massive, guys. That's absolutely huge. That's huge, 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 huge. I love that. I love to see that, especially from the fact that they're from Google. You definitely want to pay attention to where management's coming from. If you got experience working with different companies, that's a big, big pro. Also, you guys got this video to 2,000 likes, which means I need to drink more water. I tell you what, we get this to 2,500 by the time I get back. We'll be slamming this down. So we'll be back. Give me 1 second here. I'm just gonna get myself some liquid. All right, we're back. We're cooking with Crisco, baby. My apologies, my apologies. I am actually not ROTC. I commissioned. I'm an officer at this point, Jake. So I am a 14 Alpha. My job is an air defense artillery officer. That is my thing. That's your PC. It can't keep up. It definitely could be. I don't know why. I think maybe I got to go and do a little storage clean for sure. I might just have too much stuff stored here. So we're gonna come back to AMC. I want to, not be clickbaity. I want to give people what they clicked onto the video for. So let's just take a quick peek here at AMC. What are we peeking at so far here, right? Well, in terms of a technical setup, I'll walk you through what I've got, pulled up here. We've got an ascending level of support, right? Which means we've got at least 3 touch points that signifies we've got a respected level of support. We are continuing to respect that. It's high. It's hugging that a little bit right now. We're sitting at 920. Not seeing a lot of action so far here in the pre-market. However, if you look at yesterday, right, it was pretty flat in the pre-market until we got moving again. We had that gap up immediately, and then it was pretty much just consolidation, right? So I'm not overly worried about that. I think that's actually a pretty solid sign. It could be pretty good. It could be pretty freaking solid. And then we did break out of that downward moving channel, right? We got a descending level of resistance. We got a candle that opened and closed above that descending level of resistance, which signifies to me that we are out of that downward trend, right? And now we are back on some upward trajectory. What is a major level of resistance we're going to be watching for, right? Well, let's take a quick peek. We know that we've got this right here, sitting about $9.35. We've got those 3 touch points. Beyond that 935 number, we've got around here, my glasses aren't working too good, at about $10.29. We get this over double digits, baby, and this holds. It is going to be off to the races. I'll be so pumped to see that happen. The more this stabilizes, the more that it continues to hold steady, right? The better off the stock is going to be. Guys, you got that rocking so fast. Man, that was quick. We got up to 2,500 likes just like that. All right. So I put her down. We're cooking with Crisco, baby. All right. So thoughts on Zome. Zomedica, very bullish. I'm going to be making a video on this either today or tomorrow, but Zomedica is a company that has a lot of potential for March. I talked about this way back in the day. We had a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation. To me, this is a 6 or 7 bagger. I think it's going to hit $6 or $7 when they commercialize their True Forma system. It's going to be solid. In fact, this is a great buying opportunity. We got the 15 MA just crossed over the 200 MA. It is starting to hook parallel right now, so that means consolidation. Consolidation favors buyers. I think that is a good opportunity in order to get the stock for a pretty solid discount. Without a doubt. If you are a part of the Gorilla Gang, thank you for joining. If you don't mind, hitting that sub button. If you want to hang out with the Gorillas, we cook with Crisco every single day, baby. Gorilla Gang is chilling, straight chilling. Show some love, drop some Gorillas in the chat for all the new people out there. I did end up pulling up that Microvision. I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but I will show in case you didn't. Microvision did add to their board of directors. Check this out. Joining from Google. This time she was head of global strategic partnerships. So, Savelle Oz joins Microvision Board of Directors. Director Bernie D. L. Strom steps down. So that's huge. I like to see that. I do not mind when you've got, people stepping down from management. In fact, I think it's a good thing when they're taking control of their financial situation. God, I've got so much love for Microvision, guys. This is a stock that it's a gift that keeps on freaking giving. I am going to be definitely buying some more here. This is a stock that I will hold until the day I die. I'm going to be purchasing a couple more shares here. I've got 114 in my Webull account, a current total market value of $2,000. In my other brokerage account, I've got a lot more. That brokerage account is getting very nice, hefty returns. But I am going to be looking here. I will purchase 40 more shares of MVIS. Total estimated amount of $744. Gonna click that buy button. This is a long-term stock to me, my friends. I feel absolutely nothing but good things about this. And I'm going to show you why I don't feel that uncomfortable about buying in right now. So you might be thinking, it's already pretty green in the pre-market, but look at where this is compared to where it's been. It's been at $24. It's just beginning some upward movement, right? So you've got this ascending level of support. What are we looking at, right? You've got at least 3 touch points, meaning this is a respected level of support. If I want to get this at the absolute best cost, right, it'd be about $17. But we have the news catalyst that came out, which means it's very unlikely we see it pull back today. It's probably going to be a green day, especially since we have that green pre-market. So I find it pretty unlikely we've got a red day here today. We got to take into perspective what's going on. So I'm going to take the opportunity to buy into Microvision for a pretty solid run today, just adding to my position. I've got nothing but love for the opportunity here and there. So I've got my order, sitting, my limit order ready. 40 shares, waiting to get filled at $18.62. This is a stock that I've got nothing but good things to say about. Currently, my Microvision is up 20% on my Webull account. My average cost sitting at, let's find here real quick, sitting at $15.50, up 20%, up $355, and that is a long-term stock. A gift that keeps on giving, my friends. I've got nothing but good things to say. Oh yeah, you already know what it is, John. You already know what it is. MVIS, in my opinion, is a stock that is going to be a triple-digit company in 1 year, especially if they end up getting that automotive LiDAR to cook with Crisco. AMC to the moon! Nothing but love for AMC, guys. It's a little bit red in the pre-market. It's down 0.11%. Now it's net even. It's got that gray, that very rare gray day so far here. A little bit flat. We just don't have the volume pumping in here yet. So not a big deal. Not a big deal, my friends. All right. Got sends calls at 4 and 5.50 that expire on March 19th. Think I'll make profits. 100%, dude. Oh, big time, big time, big time. I've got 5.5. I think your 4 calls are more guaranteed to make profits. The 5.5 might be a little tougher. And I hate to break that to you because, you know, my calls are at 5.5 as well. And I'm actually down on those. So my $5.5 calls, I'm red on right now, right? But if this ends up running in the regular market hours, right? If this gets picked up by some gappers, right? It gets brought on those leading gappers lists. You got some day traders that come in and scalp this, right? It could really start moving. So huge opportunity for sure. Rocket announced a special dividend of $1.11 per share and $1 billion buyback. Squeeze will happen. Dude, holy Toledo. I didn't know that about the buyback, so that's pretty huge. So why it is important that they've got a $1 billion buyback is because that decreases the overall amount of shares available to the public, right? Which increases the value of each individual stock. So that would mean that with less supply comes an increase in demand. You've got a higher opportunity for, you know, I would say, a stock to squeeze because the demand is just higher. Mike, good to see you here, brother. I already talked about Anuv, so it's good to see that. I purchased into Anuv. I'm going to be riding this as a swing trade right now. I bought in with about $1,000 stake. Feeling very comfortable with that situation right there. Anuv did sign that deal with Google. Very huge. Jake Warren says, "Hi, Trey. I love your channel. What you're doing. Was curious what's your thoughts of IQSC. I think now would be a good time to buy in. Looks like a bottom. Well, check it out. So this is an OTC market stock. To be transparent, you cannot purchase this on Webull. It could be a bottom. It could be a bottom, but I don't feel comfortable saying that yet. So if we look at their last retracements, right, we can get an idea of patterns. This time it retraced to 50%. We can look at their previous retracement after that, right? This time it retraced to 23%. You know, if we take from this base to this peak, it retraced 50%. I feel pretty comfortable. Yeah, I would say that's probably a bottom out. Nothing's guaranteed, but it is on a nice upward moving channel. So the way that you can know is if it ends up breaking this level of support. If it breaks below this, you know, we got 3 touch points, signified level of support, right? That's important. If it breaks that, that means that this is no longer a respected level. It might bleed more. If you see a green candle, a wide range candle, right? Something like this, that'd be a great example. You get a candle like this, that to me signifies it's a bottom, and you can ride that on the way up. You'd be sitting pretty dang well. How many shares of AMC do I currently have? I am holding 1,417 shares in this brokerage account. On my other one, I have 155, so about $13,000 worth of AMC. I've been adding to my position every single day. I got free stock from Webull. I am not affiliated with these guys whatsoever, but I got free stock from Webull through the affiliate marketing program. I've got that link up it's pinned to the comment bar if you want to check that out. If not, I don't really care. I'm straight chilling, but they give me free stock for every person that signs up. So thanks to you guys, I've got a lot of Ken stock, 334 shares. It's a total market value of $9,926. I plan on selling that, and I'm going to be dumping a lot of it into AMC, a lot of that into Microvision, a lot of it into Exxon, and a lot of that into Sensonics. That's my game plan, and I'm going to keep about $2,000 of that for dry powder so that I can play some swing trade opportunities. I'm going to give a quick update on SOS. I'm playing this as a swing trade right now. Currently, it is up 14% in the pre-market. Had a pretty nice little run. Currently sitting at $7.64. I am up about 13% on that. Swing trade opportunities. I think it's important to mention that you're looking for nickels and dimes, right? We're not always going to hit home runs on swing trades, but you know, if you can nickel and dime the market, that's how you make off pretty well. So that's my game plan with SOS. I want to talk about the quadruple witching in terms of AMC, right? This is some pretty cool stuff. This is really cool stuff. And it's, I don't want to give a hard date to anybody. I don't want to get anybody's hopes up, but it's got potential to do something pretty freaking cool. So let's check out quadruple witching. Check this out. What is quadruple witching? So quadruple witching refers to a date on which stocks, index futures, stock index options, stock options, and single stock futures expire simultaneously. While stock options, contracts, and index options expire on the third Friday of every month, all four asset classes expire simultaneously on the third Friday of March, June, September, and December. This is crucial for a couple of reasons, right? If we look at the AMC options, if we look at the 19th, there is a reason that there is such unusual options trading here. It's because of this, right? Because people are anticipating seeing a huge run up. Look at all this unusual call option trading coming in on AMC, right? We look at the $15 strike all the way down to the $2 strike. There's some unusual options trading. I don't know what the math comes out to on this. If anybody knows, let me know. But that's got to be 300,000 total call options, which is monumental, right? The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. Not a dead cat, not a dead cat, not a dead cat, not a dead cat, baby. I don't understand how people can say that. Guys, if you want everything that you need to know about the fact that AMC is not dead, go watch that live stream that I did with Bruce, Uncle Bruce, man. That dude is a wizard. He knows his stuff, and he tells it straight as it is. We've got way too many good things pointing in the direction here. And what I found the most interesting, and what I think is a good learning point moving forward here, is the shares outstanding compared to the actual shares in existence. Uncle Bruce believes, and he was actually, he was a broker at one point. So take that for what it is. He worked in the industry. He knows what he's talking about. He was a broker, and he believes that the current shares that are being traded on AMC and GameStop are higher than the actual shares outstanding, which are being reported. So for AMC, for example, right, what are we looking at? The shares outstanding would be somewhere around, from my understanding, about 360 million. Well, if we look at the daily volume, check this out. Daily volume on this stock is very, very high. I mean, at the highest point, we got 1.2 billion shares that exchanged hands. Do you mean to tell me that we had the entire shares outstanding switch hands 3 times over in a single day? My answer to you is simple. No, I do not believe that. I don't think that's possible. And let me show you this as an example. Apple. Let's look at Apple's like usual daily volume. 115 million shares. We're going to highball and say 163 million shares, right? So if we just check out Apple here really quick. I've got way too many tabs open. I got to close out of some of this junk. So Apple stock. Check this out. We're going to check out Apple stock on Market Watch. We're going to check out their shares outstanding. And it's important to check this out. This is going to blow your mind. Their shares outstanding, their total shares that are available to the public, 16.79 billion, public float, 16.77 billion, right? So 16.77 billion, we see an average, a high point of 163 million shares traded per day, right? How does this make sense, right? We saw 163 million shares in volume, but their total outstanding shares, very, 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 very high, right? So that makes sense. That makes huge, huge sense. I know that Bruce is only talking about GameStop, but the same premise applies, right? You can use common sense to deduct the same exact premise. There's a reason that I'm making these conclusions and I'm bringing it up to you guys is because I think it's applicable to AMC, right? Because the numbers that he's talking about, they're completely relevant, right? They're completely relevant. GameStop is trading an unusual amount of volume per day compared to their outstanding shares. AMC is doing the exact same thing. Why could this be the case? Hedging, right? You've got these call options that these hedge funds, the market makers, need to create collateral for so that they can, maintain their neutrality on gamma, right? They want to be able to say net neutral. They don't want to put themselves at risk. In order to do this, right, if they're creating an unlimited supply of call options on AMC, they can do that. There's nothing saying they can't. They can create shares essentially that shouldn't exist, right? They're formulating and fabricating synthetic shares, which creates, I would say, false selling pressure in the market, which is huge, absolutely huge, my guys, and that's my guys and gals, not just the guys. We got gals in here that are rocking as well. So that's my takeaway, man. That's 100% my takeaway. It's huge. Is once these failure to delivers come into the question, which by the way I need to address because I have seen some confusion being popped around there. I'm gonna come over to my stock splits page and show you exactly what I'm talking about. But when the failures to deliver come to fruition, when this ends up getting squozed, when these options end up playing out, right, the game is gonna be dirty. These are gonna end up getting accounted for. It's gonna be monumental. So we're gonna come over here to stock twits, and I'm gonna show you my profile. There's something that was shared with me that I think is worth mentioning. Notifications. So, come over to my profile. There we go. So I'm looking. All right, here we go. So Spartan Popcorn shared this, and I think that's worth talking about. For everyone spreading misinformation about the SEC failure to deliver a report, read the SEC statement. Fails to deliver on a given day are a cumulative number of all fails outstanding until that day, plus new fails that occur that day, less fails that settle that day. The figure is not a daily amount of fails, but a combined figure that includes both new fails on the reporting day as well as existing fails. In other words, these numbers reflect aggregate fails at a specific point in time. I processed the data file, and the number I reached is guaranteed to be what they paid. Anything more is pure speculation. Although it is possible that there were more, the number I give is absolute. This is in regards to failure to deliver, right? So that is a cumulative number. That's not a day by day, right? That is the total number updated as of that day, right? That's something that I think is important to talk about. We haven't talked about it a lot on the channel, to be honest with you. We've briefly mentioned, failure to deliver numbers, but that's definitely important to talk about. I'm gonna read off some of these super chats. I know I've been blabbering on for a minute. We're gonna read off. I recognize everybody here. Thank you for joining the Traders Podcast. We get this video to 3,500 likes. I will slam down some water. Go fill her up. I know you guys love seeing that happen. It's the goofiest thing in the world, but you know what? We're gonna fill up that gorilla juice because gorillas don't drink water, man. They don't drink that water. All right, gonna scroll back up here. I appreciate everybody immensely. Looking at KMPH, they go for FDA approval today. If they get it, that's going to be a monster play, guys. You know what FDA approval stocks do. OCGN and their vaccine play, like that's a solid example of what could happen here with KMPH. That could be gnarly. And it's honestly a pretty solid setup right now. The volume is nothing crazy. You've got a good technical setup. 15 EMA crossover 200 EMA. It's parallel with the 200 EMA, which is good. It seems like a solid buying opportunity. It retraced pretty well. Looks like a good opportunity for sure. You can see there's already a lot of hype. There's a lot of hype coming into this play. I think buying at $10 will treat you really well. NNVC. Don't buy this. Don't buy this. Please don't buy this. This is a crazy, crazy chase. You might miss out on gains, but if you buy this right now and it crashes, you are going to get screwed. Please do not chase this stock. That is my 2 cents. If you want to buy into this, at least wait until it retraces down to like 50%, like down to 684. It honestly might pull back more than that. To me, I'm staying away. That's already run up way too much for my liking. That's too far gone. Way too far gone. We need a stream with you, Max, Keenan, Uncle Bruce, Gandalf the Grey. Keep drinking that juice. You already know what it is, man. We'll make it happen. I love live streaming. I love the podcast style thing that we do here on the channel. And you guys let me know what you think. If you guys enjoy these live streams, I think they're a lot of fun. I think that it's a great way to be transparent and give you guys a real opportunity to interact with the community. Not just me, but the community, right? It's an awesome opportunity. So it should be fun. It should be fun. Entry point for MVIS. I added to my position today at, I think, the low 18s. I can check what my filled order was. So I ended up getting my order filled on MVIS. It doesn't say. Let's see if I can expand this. My order got filled at, my average price is $17.25. So it doesn't say what my price was on that for whatever reason. But I think I bought it in the mid 18s to the low 18s. So take that for what it is. Positive vibes. Let's have a good day today, all of us. Hey, appreciate that, Juggy Pang. We're always rocking positive vibes. We're always rocking positive vibes. I saw somebody ask if Trey doesn't trade. I do trade. I don't typically day trade because I do work a full-time job, but that's the only reason why I don't. If I've got a free day, like I'm off of work for whatever reason and the market's open, I'll day trade for sure. But typically I swing trade because I want to be able to watch my stocks if I am day trading. Obviously, that is how it usually goes. But that's my 2 cents, man. Hope that answers your question. God, that's so nasty. That's so nasty. That could run, but I'd be really careful. Thoughts on Ehang? Great recovery play. They got slammed by really bad news. I think eventually they're going to recover, but it might take some time. The volume is pretty flat right now. I've got about $1,000 stake here, and I didn't buy it at a great time, to be honest with you. I bought in at, I think about $55, and it ended up pulling back a little more. So I'm down a little bit of money, but I'm going to hold. I think it's a good recovery play. I see people mentioning the Sense patent approval today, and we did mention that earlier in the stream. In case you did not catch it, Sensonics did get a patent approval today, which is huge, huge news. I have a little bit of a pullback here, but I don't mind that. In fact, if it pulls back more, I'm just going to add to my position because I think it's going to have a pretty solid regular market hours day for sure. You and Max equals Maximus Trades. Dude, I got to pass that on. Me and Max are like this, dude. Me and Max are bros. Minnesota boys. Minnesota boys represent. Me and Max Maher went to the same college a year apart. We're both from Minnesota. He lived in St. Cloud. He went to St. Cloud State. I went to St. Cloud State for a while. Absolutely crazy. What are the odds of that? Let's get Big Tendies Tuesday trending. I love it. Phantom Shares tweeted on Twitter. Let's go, Gorilla Gang. Hey, we'll get it rocking. We'll get it rocking. Let's get it rocking right now. This is too easy. This is my Twitter. If you want to check it out, feel free to do so. We're just going to rock her. AMC, you know what it is. It's time for hashtag Tendies Tuesday. Too good. A big Tendies Tuesday. I think Tendies Tuesday comes off the mouth a little bit. How did Phantom Shares tweet fair? Let's find out. I don't even see his tweet. I'm gonna rock with Tendies Tuesday. I think Tendies Tuesday rolls off the mouth real nice. We're gonna roll with it. It's time for Tendies Tuesday. Throwing a solid old gorilla. You already know what it is. There we go. Kachiga, baby. We're gonna come back here to Fintel. Gonna log off of my Twitter account. If you guys want to check out any of my socials, that was my Twitter. This is my Instagram, Trey_Collins_001. That is available for you as well. Gonna come back here to Fintel. Let's take a peek at the updated short interest and short shares availability. So as of now, it's still sitting at 150,000. That was updated about an hour ago. Yesterday, we had 25% of the total market volume is short volume. Short borrow fee rate is 8.65%. This has not been updated yet. And I believe that iBorrow Desk does not update until the regular market hours. So that will not tell us a different number from what I know. We can come over here and double check, but I don't think that this number is going to be any different yet. Tendies Tuesday. The hedgies are trying to take our tendies, and I'm not giving them to them. Dude, there's been some really interesting stuff that's come out. I actually want to pull my Twitter back up. Check this out. So, AMC has been dropping some little hints that they're paying attention to the price action here. We saw their tendies tweet, right? The chicken tenders. They had another one with Wonder Woman. Check this out. This is gonna blow your mind because it blew mine. Somebody at the AMC Discord pointed this out to me, and I think it's definitely worth talking about. So let me find this here really quick. It is Wonder Woman 84. It's a picture, advertising. And I think it was very subtly hinting. So check this out. The time this was posted was exactly 1 p.m. February 26th. Now, what do you notice about this? What do you notice about this? You've got a full popcorn and an empty popcorn. On this empty popcorn, you've got W8. This is about Wonder Woman 84. Why do they not have the 4 here, right? That's on purpose. Marketing teams do things on purpose, guys. That is 100% purposefully. This is saying wait. Wait. They would have made that 4 way more visible than it is right here, guys. That is monumental. I think that is for a reason. So take that for what it is. That's obviously speculative, but I think AMC is hinting at the fact that they are paying attention to what's happening with the stock price. And then obviously we had the tendies popping up there, which is also pretty solid. So personally, I thought Wonder Woman 84, I had higher expectations. Not that it was a bad movie, but I think that it had better. It could have been better. It could have been better. ARBKF as a company. Best blockchain. ARBKF. Argo blockchain. OTC market stock. It's had a pretty solid run. And honestly, what I like a lot is the retracement has been really nice. It had a slight retracement, it had a gap down, but it filled that gap right back up. It came up to 50%. Currently looks like it's getting ready to retest $4. I think it could be solid. I don't mind that at all. 15 MA's got a nice gap over the 200 MA. Trading parallel typically indicates upcoming consolidation. Don't mind that at all. Don't mind that at all. Gonna come back here to AMC. See people saying it's got a George W. So we better check this out. Currently seeing about a $9.11. So it's starting a little bit of a sell-off. I'm going to be watching here for a bounce, and I'm going to add to my position. Every opportunity that I've got to add to my position, I will 100% be doing so. You already know what it is. MVIS is running, is it? Oh, I'm so glad I added in. So glad. Look at her go. Oh, man. Dirty. Look at her go. What? Oh, no. My order didn't get filled. What? What a bunch of garbage. Dude. That's frustrating. Why did it not get filled? Ah! That is annoying. That is so annoying. Well, now it's going to cost me way more money. Well, regardless, I still love my girl Mavis. I'll pay her a higher price target. Phil, you gotta be joking. Come on. You big clown. All right, let me come over here to my account, my orders, modify my orders. Silly chicken, why is this not filling? There we go. Now we're cooking. She got filled. She got filled. I'm willing to pay for the higher price. God, I'm kind of annoyed they didn't fill. I don't know why not. Because it was definitely below my limit price. Yeah, that's probably it, Cam. I probably forgot to check Premarket. God dang, that's so annoying. That's so frustrating. What do you do? Oh well, it ended up getting filled in the end. What do you do? This is gonna be a long-term stock. That's a dollar. I missed out on a little bit of gains, but it is what it is. I'm not stressing that much. Edgar, thank you, brother. Pure realized. Respect, brother. AGR, Oregon, 11 Bravo, 13 Bravo. Dude, 13 Juliet. I appreciate your service, brother. I appreciate that immensely. Hello, it's VG. Man, everybody's laughing at me. That sucks. I'm so annoyed. That was frustrating. What do you do? That's how she goes sometimes. Live and learn. All right, so I'm going to be sticking around for another 15 minutes or so. Unfortunately, I cannot stream for as long here today. I have to get to class. We've got some stuff that we're taking care of today. I'm going to into the audiologist or testing our hearing and stuff, and then I've got to get my gear checked. We're going to the field for some land navigation over the next 2 days. So they're gonna do a little bit of a gear inspection, and we're gonna be rocking from there. Jake says, my bad for mislabeling you. I am also Canadian, so I don't have the best info about us, Army. Anyway, keep it up, Trey. You're awesome, man. And no, it's all good, brother. It's all good. I'm not stressing. I'm not stressing at all. Life goes on. Life goes on. And now my video is lagging again. All right, there we go. We're cooking. So, Dylan, thank you for helping non-expert traders on AMC. Watching your videos is a highlight. Your energy is great. Dude, I appreciate that immensely. That's awesome. I'll keep doing me, man. I love talking stocks. I love BSing. I'm a simple weeb at heart, and I will keep being a simple weeb. That's all it is. Thank you, Brett. Joshua says, hey, Trey from the UK. Thanks for all the content. Loving the positivity each day. I've just photoshopped something up for you on Instagram. Enjoy. Dude, I better check this out. Is this coming from Joshua? So, refreshing my page really quick. I'm really looking for Joshua. Joshua Bailey. So did you send it to me? Because I don't see it. I'm looking through my inbox, my most recent messages. I'm not seeing anything from you. Unless you tagged me in it. If you tagged me in it, I suppose I wouldn't see it right here. I'll look at my notifications. Taking a quick peek. Man. So I don't see it here either. Check out my tag posts. Maybe that'll do. This thing is getting one-sided. I can't even lie to you right now. Ah, man. My Instagram is being so crappy. Honestly, dude, I think I need to do a scrub on my computer. It's being real freaking goofy lately. It's been really lagging. I think I'm having an issue. So, I apologize. I'm going to check it out, though. I'm not going to forget. I'll definitely be looking into that. So, I appreciate the work, Josh. So, give me just a sec so I can come back here to the YouTube studio. All right. Oh, we found it. Oh, no way. No way, dude. Ah, that's such gold. Dude. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, you've got to send this to me. You've got to send this to me. Please. Please send this to me. Please do. That would make my whole day. Oh, you got to do it. You got to do it. GG, this is dope. If you end up sending this to me, I will 100% be posting this. Just so you know. Just so you know. That is so cool. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. All right. New patent today for Sensonics. Did chat about that. That's huge, huge news. They've got a bullish flag starting to form. I think it's going to be a great day for Sensonics. I think it's going to be solid. Thank you, Derek. Seraphim says, Trey, Benzinga just announced on Webull AMC earnings March 10th and a webcast for investors same day. So that's a known catalyst now. We've got that on our schedule. I will try my best. That would be Wednesday next week. If I am free on Wednesday next week to stream that, I will 100% try to do so. Big time. Huge. Also, I know that Andrew Mo Money wants to collab. I did end up getting, an email from him. So I'll send him an email back here just to make sure that he knows that we're cooking with Crisco. I'll be live streaming again later today. So we'll make something happen then. I didn't know if he was going to be awake right now, so I didn't want to bother him too much. So I'll send him a quick email response. Reply. Hey, Andrew. Works perfect. Let's plan on sometime around 4 or 5 p.m. tonight. I'll send you a link later. Thanks, brother. Beautiful. We're good to go. Man, Andrew, that'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited. I'm very excited. Mike Sanchez, my man, Mike, one of the OGs. That man was the first man to get into my Discord. The very first guy to enter the Discord. I will never forget that, my man. You're a true G. True G for sure. We're going to stick around here for another about 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to read off some of these super chats and try to recognize everybody that stopped in here. Thank you to everybody. If we get this video to 4,000 likes before I log off, that would mean an immense amount to me. That does mean a huge amount. I really do appreciate it. AMC, as it's sitting right now, it has been consolidating in the pre-market. Volume's starting to pick up now. Volume is starting to pick up. We are about 18 minutes away from the opening bell. I wish that I could stay around until the opening bell, but unfortunately I cannot. I really wish I could, but I do need to make it over to my class on time, so take that for what it is. Nonetheless, that's what we're looking at here today. I see people saying where I get this shirt. I bought this, my Uncle Mike got this for me. So I didn't buy it, but you can actually buy this on Amazon. Just search up like a Naruto hoodie. You'd find this. It's pretty sick. I love it for sure. Love it for sure. Mo's streaming right now. Hey, how about that? I should buy at least 1 or 2 GME shares to support Bruce's cause. And easy money, of course. 100K is not a meme. Yeah, why not? Why not? You know, I've got nothing against it. I've got nothing against the cause. What is it sitting at right now? 117 bucks. Got $265 here. I'll buy 2 shares. I'll dabble. I'll make sure I click extended hours this time. Yeah, so I gotta wait until market open when I sell my Ken. Let's look at 1 share. Maybe that'll do. All right. 1 share in the book. So eventually that'll fill. And when it does, I'll be cooking 1 share of GME. But AMC is my baby, man. AMC is what I'm going to be cooking with Crisco on. There we go. I've got my 1 share stake of GameStop. All right. So I'm going to read off these super chats. Thank you to everybody that took the time to donate. I appreciate everybody immensely. We've got Timothy. What do you think about GE? I've got 19 calls. UWU. So I don't know anything about the company, but they're on a pretty solid move. Any thoughts on SOS coming from Justin? Swing trade, not a long-term hold. I would just swing it as of now. I think I don't really believe in the company fundamentals too much. There's been a lot of bad things that I've read that kind of sway me a little bit, but great swing opportunity. I'm holding it as a swing right now. So hope that answers your question, Justin. But as of now, it looks solid, man. It's on a solid growth trajectory. If you're looking for an entry point, $12.78 would be solid. Your 19 calls, I don't know what the expiration is, but it looks like it's on a trajectory for it, for sure. March 19th, 21 million at 10 plus. AMC 33 million, 120 GameStop. Yeah, man, that's huge. It's big numbers. Big numbers. Did you say GameStop's got how many? I feel like AMC's got just as many, if not more, overall call options. That's my personal opinion. Of course, there's no way, I'd have to do the math to know that for sure, but I think AMC is just as set up, man, for sure. All right, so I am going to read off the rest of these super chats here. I apologize that I can't get to everybody. I really do appreciate everybody stopping in. It is immensely appreciated. John Crane, thank you, my friend. Cool Whip. Fubo does have earnings today, so Fubo is going to be a solid swing opportunity if you do want to play it. I personally believe they're a better long-term stock, but they have earnings today, and that is huge, huge news. So make sure you check that out. Thank you to ASGP. I think Rocket does have the potential to rocket. Thank you for that dad joke. I always appreciate that. John Fields, I would buy an ETF ticker symbol Trey when you get a permanent place. Let me know and we'll get you set up on internet. Been doing it 20 years on my own company. I would buy an ETF ticker symbol Trey. Is that a real thing? John. What? I mean, we'll chat, man. We'll chat. Shoot me a message on Twitter. I'll remember your name, John, and we can chat down the road. Thank you to Craig. I appreciate you. Thank you to Jake. It is now George Waite. I love that too. I realize I'm not reading everybody. I apologize. I wish I could. I'm just trying to recognize at least everybody that did take the time here to donate. And everybody else in the chat as well. You guys all rock. It's absolutely beautiful. We've got Alex Bates. Thank you. I'm not going to say your name. I'm going to say haha because I don't want to say that. Timothy, Noah, Cool Whip, Colonel. We've got Matthew, Kendall. Whammy is not a dead cat, just so you know. That is a long-term stock. Short-term plays, it might take some time. Kendall, Nick, Adriano, and then we've got Dirty Gray. We've got Dirty Gray again. Thank you so much. Kristen, Ramalite, Michael Rabb, and Jason. So you guys all rock immensely. That is so freaking cool, dude. Uncle Silverback Bruce joins the ape-mosphere. Oh man, it was a blast. So that is what I've got for you guys today. I wish that I could stick around for longer. If you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description box down below. It will bring you to the Discord page. You cannot access the Discord page until you go over to the Patreon. So there will be a way that you can make that happen, right? So you click on that Discord link. It'll bring you to the Patreon. It's $5 a month. I keep it super cheap because I want it to be affordable for absolutely everybody, right? I've also got the Webull affiliate link if you want to check it out. If not, I don't really care. I'm chilling. I'm straight chilling. Merch store. Check it out if you want to. If not, that's cool too. They've got mugs, t-shirts, yada, yada, yada. That is what I have for you guys today. My friends, thank you so much for tuning into the video. Drop a like on the way out. Absolutely beautiful. I realized I said that. I didn't mean to say dirty gay. I meant dirty gray. Dirty gray for sure. I was really hoping you guys would notice that. I was really, really hoping you guys would not notice that. God dang it. Bob Saget. Way too funny. Way too funny. Anyways, that's so stupid. That's so stupid. Oh, man. Anyways, thank you to Chas. Thank you to Alex. Oh, my God. You guys rock. It means an immense amount to me. We are going to be chilling. Tendies Tuesday, getting back in action. You guys can expect to hear from me later on today. I'm going to be posting my video on CTRM immediately after this live stream. If you want to check that out, that will be going up immediately after. I'll be posting a video as well later today about INUV, Nuvo. Got great opportunity. That's what I've got for you guys. I'm done rambling. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy, my fellow gorillas, and peace.